It's our 4th annual regional community resource event. Our theme this year was Glimmers of Hope. The main purpose for the event is to have a place for working single moms to gather to make meaningful connections, not only with other women, but also with organizations within the community that may have meaningful resources for them. Tonight we had 19 organizations that were here with resource tables to share their information. One of the important aspects of this event is having a space for the children to come because often for single moms, they may not be able to afford childcare or have access to childcare to do things in the evening or after hours. So having a resource room of activities for the kids separate from the main event is one of those barriers that we're able to remove for moms so that they can be here. I hope that all of you moms have found something wonderful to help enhance you or your children's lives today. So if you found something really good for you or your kids, raise your hand. And I am so excited that you're going to get to hear from 3 other mom stories tonight to talk about hope. And it really has inspired me so much. Your messages of hope when you registered, it really lifted me up and made me realize we're all going to be okay. Because there are 13,000 working single moms across the 7 counties, and there's only about 100 in this room, we've got a lot of work to do, don't we? There's a lot of moms that need our support, that need you, that need us, the collective. What I also wanted to let you know is that we just added a new board member, and I wanted to recognize her publicly. So I'd like to call up to the stage Tanya Brown, who has just been voted into our board of directors as our officer secretary.
For me, hope means hang on, pain ends. And I'm okay. I could be a single mom. I got up with Noah every night and did my thing. And well, it turned out that I was on March 23rd, I was diagnosed with invasive ductal breast cancer. Literally felt like I fell through my couch in my living room. Didn't know what to do, who I was going to call, what I was going to do. So from then I had hope. And I'm like, you know what? I can get through this. I can get through this. So I ended up, I had a career for 23 years with the federal government, and I left there. And for the past 9 months, I've taken care of my health. Noah and myself made it through. I'm happy to report as of October, I am cancer-free. So thank you for that. But the challenge was real. The struggle was real. So I did get some good connections, just as I did with Adopt a Single Mom, and I kind of followed that journey of my life. That is my message of hope. So if there's anyone in here that is hanging on by a string, just know that tomorrow will get better, and if you keep a positive attitude and you keep your head up, it will get better.
And I don't know about you, but like when I was 7, I was like, when I grow up, I'm gonna get married and get divorced and be a single mom. Said no mom ever. I really didn't want to come here. Like 2 years ago, I was like dragging myself because everyone was like, you need to get out. And also like Crystal, I was surviving breast cancer as a single mom. 1 in 4 women in Pennsylvania who get breast cancer lose their job. So what happens to the single mom when that happens? I went from an awesome job, being independent, 6-figure, and then just plummeted. I reluctantly came here. And the good people that were in that section that did the housing support, they told me about the PA-HAF and the COVID relief. So, but hope for me is, it is like that little gas light inside of you that's always lit. And to me, I feel like hope is something that nobody can take it from you. unless you give it up. It's the one thing that just keeps me ticking inside. Like, I was used to having my checkbook balance and everything. And I remember when cancer hit and everything's falling apart. Sometimes I need to remind myself that nobody died because Dana Tamborelli's check bounced. Sometimes we just have to let ourselves be human. Let go what you can't control. Go to bed, wake up, and you get a whole new chance at it tomorrow.
When you're having bad days, like when you want to lock yourself in the bathroom and just to get away from the kids, or you're celebrating milestones, you just want to share that with somebody. And I do get help, I do have support, but I know there's a lot of you that don't, and we're here for you. To be hopeful, you always figure that there's always something better to come. You might be in a dark place, you might be in a good place, I said, but there's always hope.